At Nim. I thought you were into kinky shit.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. On the other hand,
From Skelly.
where is he? I want to shoot him. No, get away!
Got ya.
I'm going AFK for 20 minutes until we're ready to go.
Alright, let's see. What music do I want to set up for here? Can I do tutorial OST? Yes, I can. Let's get that looped back there. Excellent. Everything's refreshed, ready to go. And now we just have about 30 minutes of chill time because I dropped everything early. I don't think there's anything new I need to add. Everything's pre-made.
Turnabout's fair play.
Things are a-okay. So most of
Who do
them
you think?
are
One is it Todd right
back
now?
with their slots from last week, so they're fine. And Druza
No,
didn't
I
play
unzipped
last
Todd
week.
you, I
He
zipped
is
Todd
now
Skelly as well.
building a slot. Hey, Andruza. Andruza, for whatever reason, the mags on that gun give you a 30 round by default. Could you, like, delete that? Because you're only supposed to have 20 rounds. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Well, we found a new kink for Nim. Old man kink.
Thank you.
She's just run off with Nemesis.
Why did... Oh. Okay. Let me pause time, too. So, we got a little bit of time to chat here. So apparently YouTube screwed up my upload today for Addendum 1, so
know what happened.
not much I can do about it other than bash my head against the wall, but that's okay. Let's see, so this week I finally got a Russian squad templated. I've got the Finnish guys, still pretty much the same, more or less. I edited a few things out of their kits. I took away the PCML AT.
Resistance is getting to me right now.
How's it going, Nimir, over there?
Oh, we're all just chilling.
Really well, actually. The move went really good. The first week was fantastic. Like, I'm pretty good.
Everyone gets to...
So you moving again or something?
I'll be moving. I'm in a temporary apartment at the moment, and I'll be moving to a more permanent apartment at the end of the month.
Nice.
No, more permanent, a permanent apartment at the end of the month.
There's Skelly asserting dominance, I guess.
I'm gonna find the picture of it enough to get in chat.
Sisters would like that. Get in.
Yes.
Yeah, today will be just a lot of looting.
Oh, we can load this thing in the truck.
Nice choice,
Oh, please,
a lot
no.
of things today.
Of course you can, it's a box.
I feel rather elevated.
That's Jesus Christ.
So I heard Nimir got a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah, those all eventually go away. It's because the Zeus interface lets them all pop up for me.
Bit sad I didn't start my stream already.
Alright. So I get to chill with you guys for a good 20 minutes or so.
Nice little place.
Holy fuck, that's pretty.
Alright.
Jesus fucking Christ. I missed my... I failed to pick a proper profession. Holy
Just trying
fuck.
to see if what people are DMing me on Discord. Anything major I gotta set up? Yeah, this is T3 only until they get to a mission that will require the gorillas to be fielded, and when that's the case,
I can see you got well
then we'll
paid
have
on
some of the
new job,
T2s,
but
maybe even a
when,
few T1s come in. There are a few missions I have planned that will fit
Send
that,
in Goat Team 6.
but we'll get there when we get
Yeah.
there.
K subbed, so can I get a role veteran viewer in the Discord? Also, I hate T1 and T2.
Pictures I saw before. Yeah. That place is nice. So is mine.
Can I get veteran role, veteran viewer? What? We don't have a veteran viewer tag in the Discord. Also, be
do
nice
much
to the
cost
tier
to
1s
get
and tier
ID,
2s.
huh?
They do
Yeah,
their
it's an
best.
advantage
Okay?
of us living up here.
I mean, today they tried their best, but no one called in that Humvee, and they all got.
And like there's like just in the
God, that
bay,
reminded
there's
me of an op from like a year ago on Bornholm.
I'll be me.
Or it might not have been Bornholm, it might have been Takistan, where they, the T3s called in that they were coming in a black Humvee, but they called in like at the last second, and then they still got engaged. So some of them hopped out and just decided to shoot up some other people. It was messy.
When the dark times come.
Yeah, Andrew should just join on one of us.
But yeah, after this I get to work on the, first off I gotta copy paste save their kits, and then I roll that all over, and then I can work on the Indochina stuff for tomorrow. So that'll be all fun and games. And I also have,
What are you doing?
whatchamacallit,
Nothing. Running around in circles.
40k D&D in about 2 hours, so I told him I might be a little late, because I did want to talk to a few of the 3s after this, but... No, one of them's in here. Okay, so I gotta at least have that chat.
Cool. Skew guerrilla fighters. Do helicopter. Find the cache. Raid a document.
No, Falcon.
over the
No
great
T14s for you, I'm sorry.
garage.
So hopefully by now they'll be making their plan, a lot of different objectives to do. So cache is still right there, they know the exact position, I wrote that in, that was on the right side by some reads, so that'll help narrow it down. They haven't actually been there yet, so I'm not marking its exact position. Also, that previous one does mention that comp right there. Finnish docks, quick raid, pretty easy. Drop off an arsenal at the guerrilla base so they can use it in the future. Bait QRF, basically harass patrols in these areas to pull the QRF down from that military base. Looted down Finnish chopper, it's out there in the open field, gave it a pretty large area. Raid the military base, that's like the hard thing to do today. And then rescue guerrilla fighters, that is the side thing to do over here.
What is this?
And then we've got
Helicopter.
different points of interest, which are also revealed at these spots. So these are kind of the end game positions that we'll eventually get to. But I mean for this to be like a 10 mission campaign, give or take. Maybe a little less.
No, roughly the same sector.
What the fuck
If
are
I
these
was in their
names?
shoes, I would go
This
grab
movie
that
is
cash real
fucking
quick,
fast,
bring it
oh
back with the
God.
boat. I would then probably harass these two patrols over here, bait out that QRF and destroy it.
We have the,
Then I would go
long-range
rescue
range.
these guys. Then I'd go raid the docks. Then I'd go for the chopper, and then I'd kill the military base.
Yep, one with bad
I do
wolf
have it
and
mentioned
some
that hitting the military base will cause the Russians to come, so that's going to be like the last thing they want to do. But the whole point of this is if they force me to take these two MTLBs out, I'll be pulling some units
this
out.
cache should be an easy grab though.
Made the task. Thing first, they see us from the docks.
Yep.
Have a post on there and control and patrols. Like if we even get on the island, it's like we're closed in there and just send the helicopter there. And last thing we need is Hind over there
Pull that
blows
around.
up our boat or takes it away for a scrapping. So
You mean like last time?
Yeah. For the second time.
I mean, to avoid the helicopter patrol, we just have to time it right, maybe.
helicopter is up in the air. He sees a boat. He comes, picks it up, and fucks off.
Hey, so you're gonna notice this week I did change the dock type. On the boat, it has a covering over it. I also have strategically changed out a few docks on the coast to have that covering. If the boat's covered, the helicopter won't see it. Just
That's
something
nifty
to
thing know.
give you a tip.
Nifty thing to know.
That's nifty.
So it's basically if they get spotted, they can then, you know, hide in here. If you notice, this has slightly broken off because I jury-rigged this, but they can hide the boat right here and be fine. So since that's the only place they really need to take the boat, that's the only one I've added right there.
Plus partake in ops, the more we rescue. Okay.
Oh, shut up,
It's
Forge.
so far off the beaten path.
Yeah,
that
yeah, it's
I don't
so,
know how.
but actually, it's not that far away. Like with the truck.
It actually is. This is all within the sector. Like these villages.
And we have a
are
second vehicle
nothing.
here
yeah,
and
but
some
this
is
dudes.
nothing, but
Like
this
actual
is-
travel, actual.
6
travel
dudes
time.
for the off-road. And they can either keep that off-road or give it to the resistance.
60 for us.
60, I guess.
I would.
Oh, and just because I want to explain it further than what's explained on the intel, this is also where we're going to start seeing you make a few choices in this game. So the gorilla base, for example, they have a shed there, and you can leave vehicles there. You can also tell me to let the gorillas use those vehicles. That'll be for later when we do the ops where we might bring people into the server to play specific roles or the general player base to do stuff. So they will need vehicles, guns, that sort of thing. So, you know, any caches you grab can also be used by the gorillas, but we didn't bring enough of your M16s for them to use. So just keep that in mind. We're also arming them.
Tempestal.
Do
you think this is crossable?
It should be. This is a
You can
bog
cross
or
it.
swamp.
Oh, and
Cross that, it's not a problem.
Also need to think about if we are going to have future players helping us. We need to think about what they're going to be equipped with.
I was
also,
thinking we do
just real quick interjection, last one I swear. Every gorilla you save is a player's slot for a future mission.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I have an idea.
Should we take the arsenal to the guerrilla base first?
Hold on. I have an idea with this. I say that we do this like central thing as a primary. And after that, since it's a raid,
I'll be curious to
and,
see how they do this mission.
Cache pillaging and shit like that. One team goes, picks up as many guerrilla fighters with some vehicle that we.
We only have one
confiscate.
truck.
There are no
I do
more
only
trucks
have
in
the one
AO.
truck.
Well, we only have that truck. Most of the civilian trucks and shit like that have been taken by the enemy to be scrapped and shit. So we're gonna have to use enemy vehicles if we even find any. But those are all gonna be like MTLBs or some shit. I didn't see a single truck or anything yet last time.
Oh, yeah, so we do this central core. Then we send a smaller team. Like, why am I saying this?
Forge,
Because
I have
we
to do a
take
lot of
the
editing
Vic.
on golf footage, goddamn.
Like, I know this.
Need to spend like 2 days going through everything.
controversial,
Bad
but
Wolf,
this is
how are you doing? Are you
like,
okay?
quote-unquote stealthy ops, so smaller teams are inherently better.
You need some head pets after that
So
T2
one
op,
team,
man.
smaller team,
Ugh.
2 or 3 people max.
Have fun,
Have,
Falcon. Don't get blown up.
Some vehicle and go there, clear it out and rescue and get whatever guerrilla fighters they can, load them
Yes,
up.
Forge, the VOD
and
is really
bolt it
that
to the
bad.
guerrilla base to drop them off. And the other team tries to get the cash and
I'm just waiting for automags to get in.
I don't think for raiding the docks we need everyone, but cash may be doable with
Oh, for the dock raid, they're gonna need
Maybe,
everyone, but I'm not allowed to tell them that.
Maybe we can do bait the QRF by false attacking the docks. Because it's
So
gonna
let's
come
take-
from.
Oh, it says specifically, task says specifically those patrols that are marked.
I know, I'm just trying to like think even further. Like if we
Yeah,
bait them
it's
that
just-
all the way
The tasks aren't complete definite. The common sense still applies, so just think about it logically.
So
The
if we attack them all-
MTLBs, if you attack the docks, the MTLBs will just go.
they would go this way.
I'll follow the road.
Why?
They'll
Why
follow
would
the
you follow
road,
the
so
road?
they go through this anyway.
So I have
it's
this
further
one
out
down
than
to
the
say I'm going to
Here,
force the
not here.
MTLBs to go on these
Like,
AT
if
mines
we
and
make
them
possibly
call
one or
QRF
both
here,
of them will
they'll
explode.
take a really long
But
route
if
to
they
the
want to hit a
AT
different
mine,
position to
like,
bait them,
yeah,
then
they'll
they're
take
more
AT
than
mines,
free to
but
do
still.
that.
That's the
But
entire
you
idea,
don't-
though,
you
is
can't
to
confirm it. Might
bait them
take
there
that
to blow them
route.
up.
You don't know.
It's creative.
For us,
No, they
I
don't
think
know they're
it's-
there.
For us, I think in a way it would be safer to kind of harass this area, make them call for QRF, and then fuck off and wait for the MTLBs to go there and get hit by mines.
Channel points are gone. We got rid of yesterday
Working
because
Yeah,
I just didn't want to deal with them anymore.
QRF is gonna be these guys.
They got Thanos snaps.
These
I'm
guys
sorry.
will be the QRF. They're gonna move there first.
Not bringing them back.
And the
The task
MTLB might
manager.
move along this route and die, but it's not guaranteed.
By the way, we can carry the crate to the boat and take the boat round to the north. And just carry it that last 400, 500 meters.
We
Just
could,
taking
yeah.
the car. The outpost
yeah.
is on the west side of the
So we
island.
do have this dock right here for the gorilla
Dockyard, we can-
position.
Wide berth it.
Also, the stash is like right there on the beach somewhere.
You can literally pick up
It's
the
in
cash.
the
that's it.
reeds, I believe it was.
So it'll be on the shore, like to the side somewhere where there's water. You can get the cash. You could use a boat, get the cash, hit the gorilla base. Then because we've not gone by car, we're not risking the car being fucked or cut. Because it's boat.
Understood. On the way. On the way.
Basically got extract to sea rather than extract across land.
Yeah.
Hold on, if I'm getting you
Second.
right.
Automatic, you coming? Oh, you're AFK. Okay.
Okay, and then what?
We can do whatever.
Stop by here to.
Stop off, check it, pick it up, off again.
Take it to the
Gorilla
base. Liru, are you audible?
Yeah.
On the
But
west
if we
side of
attack
the island.
base without, if we attack the base without
Hold on,
doing the
Andrewsa.
QRF,
So if we go to the gorilla base, does that become a possible spawn point for us?
Ooh, that's a good question. For this one, I'm gonna say no. Future, yes.
Okay. So future, as in next mission, maybe.
As in, if you bring your arsenal over there, then it'll be a spawn point next time. Because it's like discovering a position of fast travel in Skyrim or something. Let's go with that.
Okay, I'd say that then it's like a good thing because then we have 2 possible starting points instead of 1.
So because we've gone by boat, we're not restricted to how we hit the dockyard if we do decide to raid it.
Yeah, we have a way easier time going from here, I get. Okay, yeah, I'm
Yeah, Outcast is coming in. Okay, so
yeah,
we still gotta wait.
Do the QRF.
I'll let him leave at the official start time.
well, Liru, we
I'm
had like,
partial
what,
with a
we
basic
had like
QRF.
what, 2 hours.
So I'm gonna say you guys from official start time to game, we'll try to index by 4:30. Does that sound good? 90 minutes?
All I'm saying is, if you don't do the QRF first, it's
Everything else is gonna
to
be
bite us in
hell.
the ass. It's going to bite us in the ass.
Well, the
Not
QRF.
maybe,
Well,
it's
hold on.
going to.
Andrewsa, we can do the QRF and the boat thing first. We don't need everybody going with the boat. We can do 2 things at the same time. Because this
Because
is
the
gonna
boats-
be a small,
And
this
Boat's
is a small
limited
team.
contact. But the chance of actually getting into a firefight with the boat is slim. That we only really need a small amount of people doing it. The main group can go and
They could
go
have 2
and
people
take
sneak
the
up to the
QRF.
reeds and
and
be
then we can
fine.
regroup
Just the
somewhere.
issue becomes if they actually
Um,
run into this one
either-
patrol that's going around in that circle.
Like over here,
I was
over
thinking
here.
Yeah.
We could, you could technically leave the truck up here. If we're gonna get a respawn next time, and then we'll be up there with the truck, and it will actually mean that we're actually operating from up here, rather than
Alright,
this
we're
region.
just waiting.
Yeah.
So it would throw them off completely.
Yeah.
Because I can't do any QRF on that island.
Right, if that's gonna be so, boat is a
The
small
QRF would
team,
come from
QRF
this
is going to
place,
be a
and
larger
it would take
team.
a few minutes.
What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take Skelly and Undead. The 3 of us will. I think it's more than enough for that. What do you reckon?
Okay, just going by.
I think taking the machine gun for
Yeah,
the boat.
we need
is
the
huge.
firepower for the QRF.
Right.
That's Skelly.
It's nice to forget we've got
Decide,
Outcast upstairs as well.
decide where we're going to regroup after the QRF and after the gorilla cache. Because we don't want to be getting there and be like, oh, where we all want to meet and spend another 5 to 10 minutes regrouping.
Yeah.
Whoever gets there
Waste
to
of
the
the
regroup.
fishing town.
Okay, so
This
you
is
guys
the
see
This is
the
a bog.
Vilkelentura, so here.
We don't want to pull the boat in too close, so what, there? Because we don't want to pull the boat in too close.
Here maybe you can dock it or
Yeah, there's a dock
something.
up there at the top.
Or there.
Also, final note I'll give you guys, you can choose to either index here or go index at the gorilla base. It's up to you. That'll be the start location for next time.
Guys,
Okay, good.
Yanni, I'm gonna move your marker a little bit to more
Yeah, move it.
like because there is a hilltop
little bird
21,
flying by.
so in the foothill of it, it should be okay.
Yeah, okay, we
So
can
everyone
all
has
of
a
us-
reference.
Yeah, Hilltop 21 is something everybody can remember.
21 and this junction, so everyone should know. Oh, all right.
Him and
between
talking
those
mad
two,
shit
we
for
should
the
meet.
T3.
Also, remember
Land
our
nav.
radios are like one-click radios, so
That's why we said
okay.
to make a regroup now, rather
yeah,
than
that's
later.
if you guys happen to find any enemy long ranges, take them so we can have comms. We'll do 65 for enemy long ranges.
There's one LR in the Vic.
Usually
If you want to
50.
use it right
I
now,
mean,
we
is that
have
like-
one right
Oh,
now.
there's one LR in there?
Yeah, there's one LR in the Vic. Someone else had one. I had two, I think. I think
Sure,
Outcast had
there's a
one.
Bergen in there.
I dumped an LR there just now.
Yeah, there's a LR and a Bergen. I think the boat team should take the LR because we'll probably find one from the QRF.
Or at least the patrol guys will have one on them.
Yeah, patrol should have one on them, so boat team takes the LR and push it to 65 in case
Alright,
they decide to
how
use
many
50.
of us are here? What is this?
9 of
5
us, I
or
think.
9?
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking
4,
away
6.
anything more than 3 people for this small task is going to be.
Yeah.
Then again, it's fucking like I don't
No,
know
I think
how
three-
many people are on the island.
I bet it's only gonna be like max a few fire teams. So maybe 8, 9 guys.
Or
You
maybe-
guys, it's an outpost as well, so most of the outpost is going to stay static. They're going to send out a small
Yeah.
team, maybe a 4.
Yeah.
If you do
Oh,
take
hold
contact,
on.
just
We
hustle.
have Outcast incoming, so we'll have 2 long ranges at the start.
Right.
So that's 7 for the QRF and 3 for the boat. Or do you want 4 for
you
it?
have a
Huh?
standard rifle?
Them 16.
It's
yeah.
bad wolf.
Okay.
You've still got that 30 round mag in there.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of it.
Hey, do I have to get rid of it?
Yeah.
Get rid of the 30 round mags. If I missed yours, then oof to me. I'll fix it next time.
Still left in my kit, so I'm like, you brought it up for 2 people, so I guess I'm just gonna
Just take them out of your kits. I'll look at the inventories again this week and see if I can unscrew that.
Right. So, alright. I'm gonna take with myself Black, Outcast, and Andrew.
Holy shit, you can't just call him black.
Whoa. 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 Racist.
And that's a Twitch ban.
You're welcome.
And here's where he tells his moderators to delete the
I'm gonna
VOD.
I'm gonna take those guys. You got the rest of you, your group, take the second LR, whoever's base rifleman.
Once Outcast gets in and kits up, you guys are free to leave. Good luck, have fun.
So, right.
Remember, this is one life. Don't get shot like a little bitch.
Oh
Grab one of the
wow,
LR.
that's TOS.
We already got banned, so here it is.
Evil Liru.
Junior.
Okay, I can put a mortar at the military base if you want.
So are we gonna take the truck to do the
Talking
QRF?
mad shit for someone in mortar range, Nemesis.
Gonna 2 clicks in it. free.
Yeah, take the truck.
Yeah,
take
one
the
life
truck.
permission.
Yeah.
It's
Work-
quite
work
useful
looks-
when we need to grab looted shit and.
We can all take the truck. We can drop
equipment.
you off at the boat because you've also got the crate. You don't want to carry that.
Yeah, the boat is quite far away.
I'm loading it right now. Or not.
It's okay, he'll figure it
The
out.
truck's done.
I believe in him.
There
I know you wanna. Just send your mom instead of you, please.
you go. In time, eh?
Cass is here. Coming.
You will be eventually.
Right now.
But where's the LR?
You have an LR outcast? You did. Did you choose your slot? That's awkward. Really awkward.
Well,
Alright, I'll also say this for the sake of radios and shit. If you find radios and you want to put them in the Vic, I'll roll over some of the inventory of the Vic, but I'm only going to do it for one vehicle. What?
Liru, I don't remember my slot looking like this.
That's what I copy-pasted last week.
About the long-range radio.
That's what I copy-pasted last week.
Clearly you copy-pasted wrong.
Or you've mixed up the slots. The other thing.
Hang on, I'll go see if I selected the wrong slot.
Lose the slot, I think.
It's awkward if he does.
Wait, hold on.
The only thing I can think of is I stickied when copying and pasting his slot into code, but I made sure to double check them all, so...
He selected. That's me.
He selected Tempestal. Oh my fucking...
That's my loadout there.
Okay, so that means his stickied, in which case, oof. Whatever.
Oh,
Nice.
Check his dog
So
tag.
my this is my gear now.
Yep.
Nice.
Neg. Hey, dog tags. Right, well, I guess we'll go then.
So we don't have 2 LRs anymore?
Nope.
Liru goofed.
Goof.
You can mulligan that.
We're standing up behind us. Who's not in?
We're fine.
I put a second radio in the car, just take that.
It's in the Vic, mate. Andrews is over there as well.
Oh. Where is
He's
Forward, left,
here.
right.
Cable tie him, we get him in.
Don't have cable ties.
That's a chocker.
Of course, you used all yours.
I just got rid of them.
Huh?
Check.
Alright, so Outcast, Back in Black, and Andruza are going with
I'm in.
me on the trip.
Here you are, Drew.
And away they go. Gonna tab out real quick, because Yanni also gave me his thingy. So I can add that to the multi-twitch. So now we have 2 on the ground perspectives for you guys to watch if you decide to watch it. Otherwise, they're gonna drive up. They took the arsenal crate with them to deliver to the gorilla base, and I have no idea why it did that, but okay, it decided to do that.
Load under.
So, you can see this, right? I'm
Yeah.
not hallucinating? Okay. How the fuck am I gonna fix this one? 1 second.
Say what now?
The one on the right isn't supposed to be there. Skelly, back up.
On
the right?
What one on the
Nothing
right?
there.
One. Oh, no.
We don't see that
You
one.
don't see the second
I don't
one?
see that one.
No.
I don't see it.
There's
Okay.
one. It's in the back.
Okay.
Liru, your mission file is borked.
You're hallucinating.
There you go. Just, yep, if you can do it, by all means, go ahead. Have fun.
Stop smoking the drugs.
If you don't see it, then that's good enough for me.
Let's go.
Yeah. Remember that
I want to
Don't
see
forget
this.
group chat.
We're going.
Better gaming.
Right, and Dizzy, I think you're with them.
Andrew is with them.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
supposed to be hidden. It's hidden for them, but not hidden for me, so...
There's 2 alerts in the back, someone needs to grab them. Andrews, go back.
I don't know what to say.
Grab.
Oh no, that's gonna be at like the worst time for it to
Oh,
come
nice.
down.
Oh, hey, hold on. We had 2 radios in the truck.
Yeah, Liru put them in there.
Okay,
Put
someone
an
go
extra.
get them a radio.
And they've got it. Andrews has got it. Let's go. Let's go.
Hang on, they've got 4. We need 1 more.
Oh no, they've got 4. They're meant to have 4.
Jesus, Bad Wolf, are you okay? No, we're not gonna ATGM the boat. Oh, Bad Wolf needs a head pet or something, man. He is grumpy today. I know leading Project 11 literally, like, drains the life out of you. I have several questions. Several questions. And I think they just beached on that little part. That's okay, they can get out and push it. That might actually save them from driving close enough to this little bird here. White in the water. I don't see any boats for the most part. I think I just saw it on my right, but in terms of this guy's POV, it wasn't really spotted. Just don't drive up to it now. It's like my frames are just spiking for some weird reason. Am I crazy, or is it like just, is it stuttering slightly? Because I could swear it's doing a little bit of a stutter here.
Then let's hide it somewhere else.
They're from the back of an house.
Yeah, just stick it around the house.
Oh, someone's...
They stick around the back of the house. That's how it's
I'm gonna relog, because I think that's an early sign of memory leaking.
God, just don't arm it. Oh my.
Hopefully I'll catch it early enough that it doesn't cause a full memory leak, but yeah, when you see stuttering like that, it's usually the sign of memory leak. Probably having to do with the fact that that dock wasn't hidden for me. Forge, it would break the AI if I had the garrisons made in Zeus. I do not. I have them made in the mission file itself. Alright, stuttering's gone. Alright, so we basically have two groups of players here, one going for the cash, and the other one going for the patrol. The boat has the best opportunity here, because by the time they get it and are heading back, they'll probably get the helicopter. And I can go ahead and delete my body, and they should be a-okay. So I'm tempted to see, curious to see what these guys do for this one. Yes, Bad Wolf, there is a second way to do it without turning off pathing, but it's pretty much the equivalent of turning off pathing, but it has a tendency to, when you remote control one of the units, it sometimes frees up the garrison. It's not 100% accurate, though. That's why I want us to switch to Zen soon, because then you can actually toggle the pathing on and off. There's also a few other ways, some people have made in videos that you can do to toggle garrisons in missions and tie them to triggers, but there's some really raw stuff with it too that needs to be explained in a video or two. Yeah, I know, Bad Wolf, but again, have to do a very large explanation, and that's why Zeus is superior to a standard mission, is because the Zeus can make the decision, whereas a trigger that is just set to detect blue for something, what if you have a trigger to de-garrison, but they charge like a Bradley IFV, and then you have all your infantry get out and get mowed down by a Bradley instead of staying put in buildings or going prone as the AI would do on their own. You know, there's just a lot of wrong things with certain stuff, and that's why when I hear people say that mission file making is better than Zeus, and I kind of just laugh. But yeah, again, that's worthy of its own little video. So these guys, I think they noticed, they're noticing this right here as a place to hide the vehicle, possibly fearing the helicopter patrol. It's going to take another few minutes for it to go back around, so I guess they'll just wait it out for that helicopter to go by. Not a bad idea. Definitely good to be cautious there, but if they spotted that helicopter as they were leaving, then they don't, like, if they're timing it, then there's no need for them to hide it. But again, I like the extra caution there. Arma AI is Arma AI. It's just, there's no way to really predict what it'll do with or without AI mods. It's because I've seen vanilla Arma AI do some of the craziest stuff, and I've also seen it do stuff that makes absolutely no sense.
Hello.
Weird.
What's the vanilla radio without TFAR? I'll tell you what it is, Direct. It's trash. Don't. VoIP sucks. And we can leave it at that. So yeah, these guys got out, and they're scanning around. They might be able to spot that patrol, they might not, but at least trying to get some recon data out. That's going to give them some time to see the chopper go around. But I am pretty much teleporting myself up just to kind of follow.
Last man.
You know what I can do. Here, now we're with Frost.
It's Kalsari Kannit, you dumb.
I know it's Kalsari Kannit.
And say it properly, that is a Finnish holy tradition.
It is funny because Yanni is Finnish, so he's been very judgmental of my Finnish theme stuff.
That feeling when you bypass every patrol.
Ford, I just attached myself.
But you don't want to bypass it this time.
Should we just...
Oh.
Should we actually try and set up an ambush somewhere in here? See if something comes up.
As a supermarket, they're Finnish. They're probably after their fucking rotten fish.
Sorry, that's not us. We have the black sausage, mustamakkara.
See, if they're trying to bait them, though, they gotta make sure they don't kill
It's
the radio
actually-
guy.
Look it up.
You can't call it black sausage, you have to call it African American.
We call it that.
African American sausage.
Wow. It's this patrol.
I bet it's just gonna be a small one, like 4 man
Probably
patrol,
further
isn't it?
southwest or westish.
You know what they say? Sausage.
See,
They're looking for the patrol and they can't find it.
cackling.
Yeah, they might be able to spot this
How did it go?
right here.
Are you a pirate
It's
now?
how, it's how they talk in Finland. They don't even use words anymore, they just use like cackles.
It's a Finnish mating call.
Oh.
Okay, they were patrolling up around that water tower we can see here to the northwest.
You know the females into them are just like
I think you attracted Nimia.
There's a radio tower to the southwest. Let's go check it out.
Might be there.
They could be protecting that comms tower. So.
But last time the stuff we found was up near the water tower here to the northwest.
Found it.
Oh.
It's north. It's north of us.
Oh yeah. I see it north in the field. Let's get a bit closer and hit them at the same time.
Alright. So it's gonna take me a few minutes to get these things ready. I'm not gonna have any infantry in them
Following the
just
road in
yet.
front of us, we might
But I have this guy
follow
right
this
here
road.
to kind
Might
of
try and
garrison
ambush
these to
him.
move them up.
Try and ambush him here.
Hmm.
So I can only imagine these guys are making their plan. That helicopter is going to fly by in a minute or two. But yeah, they haven't marked anything out right there. My camera's moving because I'm attached to one of them. But yeah, any second now, they'll find that helicopter, hopefully.
Yeah,
They pulled back just as the oh, I hope they spot it. Oh no. I think the helicopter's gonna pull away by the time they remount that boat, but...
Don't do that.
Oh, they're gonna hear it by now. Yeah, they're immediately running back to the Reeds.
I'm Finnish chef. I like meatball.
Setting up an ambush right here, but they're gonna go next to the patrol tower now. So looking back, those guys are gonna mount up back in that boat, get that side one done. Yeah, no, they can aggro. I think it's because it's not 7 o'clock yet, and the AI still think they're in a night cycle.
They're running.
That is actually amazing. I've never seen the like, they should have aggroed, but they didn't that time. That's They're not set to careless, they're set to safe, which wouldn't interrupt their spotting coefficients. The only thing I can think of is, did I improperly set their side? So change side relations. If I say no, independent, hostile to blue 4, but I know I didn't make that mistake. But if they detected them, they would have gone guns up immediately because they would have detected blue 4's presence. So yeah, no, they're just actually this retarded. Okay, someone saw something.
They almost went guns up.
Someone, at that angle, someone would have seen something, because 3 of them were, like, bunched up right there.
They've been doing that, running and stopping, running and stopping.
On the way.
Then I'm having them loop around.
We're just following them at this point.
So these guys have been beached here. The reeds are over there.
Fuck, not the road! Oh, here, go, 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 go!
Yeah, they're right here. They went right past us. Or the place where we were at before.
Yep, okay, now they're aggroed.
Yeah, a bunch of them stopped.
On the way.
Okay, yep. They're just AI deciding to actually have some decent stealth mechanics for once. I'm gonna give it a minute, and then we'll get the FTLB to go up. Wait another 60 seconds. And these guys are about to get
By
up
the
to
yellow
these
house,
reeds.
left side.
They're having the boat stay back there. Hopefully they stay within radio range, though.
Yeah, 8 dead. Oh, 9?
This guy's running.
Solid copy.
Yeah, he's gonna run to that other patrol.
Ear plugs,
Okay.
nice.
Those guys are running up to those northern reeds. Alright, cool. Cool.
This might be all of them. Which one?
This one crossed.
Okay.
And now we can have this QRF come up.
On the way. On the way. Welcome. Copy. On the way. Welcome. Solid copy. On the way.
So yeah, they're looting
We
bodies.
should go. We probably caused a bunch of loud noises. Game's lagging. Oh no. Come on. There we go.
Solid copy.
Recovered.
On the
What are we
way.
doing?
Copy.
Have these guys link up with that group.
Okay.
These guys are going to start hearing those MTLBs coming in a few moments. And these guys have found the cache. Where is the little bird? It's going on its upper ring right now. Boat's going to come back around. That's going to be very close. Yeah, just some extra throwables if you were to double click on this. For whatever reason, it's not showing the gun in there, but there's scope Mosins in that box, and then that one has throwables. Alright, so I'm gonna copy paste the squad now. So I get that first mine right there. So this is to represent the squad that was in that big dismounting. And they're just covering the boat. Now, what's going to be really silly, though, is I hope there's enough room in that boat for them to take those other 2 boxes. I think they'll be able to fit it. Now he's headed to the stage. Oh, AT was just short. I actually see that other AT mine right there. So I'm gonna say he's gonna screw up and push ahead. Him is still right there. That blows up.
That was the second one, I think.
So yeah, those 3 mines are definitely gone. I believe that 4th one back there. Yep. And these again are the mines they planted last week. It's just the mines I gave them. Oh, okay, so that one's still there. Kelly's down, so Nim's treating. We're getting some suppression effect on my camera because the bullets are flying by across its face. These guys are just really spread out. They gotta kind of tighten up here. Now these guys are driving that boat. Oh, and they're gonna drive it right up to where that that little bird's patrolling, so I'll have it sweep around.
They're pushing us northwest.
Yanni not noticing there's a dude right there. Manages to drop him. These guys I'm gonna try to have fall back over here. I'm gonna have these guys now hone in on that position. This guy is going to go back to the fob at this point.
Oh boy, I'm in. Boy, closing door.
It's a heart rate. Okay.
Oh yeah, we clearly see that boat. Okay.
Boy.
Understood. Copy that. Copy that.
Oh, welcome back.
On the way.
So I gotta get somewhere to basically shoot at that helicopter to make it go away, but I'm gonna have to keep eyes on that. And I'm gonna try to break
so
these
let's see,
guys
Undead,
apart
you
and
up?
have them
Skelly's up, Nim's up,
retreat to their fob.
Yanni.
Other squad will come up.
So it's all of us.
You know, actually, I think by now
What do you
this
wanna do,
this
Yanni?
helicopter is gonna come
Loot
over here
them or
instead
go?
with how everything's going. Because what's more important, a boat out and about or someone that just smoked 2 MTLBs? So we're gonna prep this puppy. and I'm gonna bring those in very soon. So we got the other squad coming up. They'll hit from the rear soon. I gotta set up an
You're putting your
LZ.
flux.
It's gonna be a helipad. My mistake. And make sure you don't pull it from Cup, because Cup sometimes glitches out, but
I
an
already have a bunch
invisible
of medical
helipad
ammunition
so
to get.
air can land would be a very good call. And we'll mobilize them another 2 minutes and then have them take off from base. Lock the cruise. Jesus, Bad Wolf, you just want blood, don't you?
Is everyone?
Yeah, Skelnim. Cool. It's still gonna be broken.
Oh yeah, the MTLBs are broken. This squad I'm gonna have pull over as well.
Freeze right now.
It's unfortunate.
They're gonna be hiding. I'm gonna give another 30-45 seconds, then go set up the other helicopter to come in. Bad Wolf is slowly making his plans to deal with stuff. Otherwise, they're gonna be bringing that in over there.
Solid copy.
That thing just took a nasty hit. You heard it.
Copy that. Will go.
Nice.
No damage, but yeah, he's not going to stick around and getting shot. That squad's going to be coming up, and let's also bring in our big boy.
They aren't here. Wait, I mean Temp isn't. Oh, we can hear them. That's a kick.
Understood.
I also gave all these guys the AAF broken English voice because I thought that would be a bit cooler. For this scenario, but yeah, now I'm having a squad come down because they heard those gunshots. They're gonna basically follow down to here. They might be able to pursue them.
Tracked, wheeled.
But I doubt it. Unless they slow down, but that squad's gonna stop at that point. Maybe they'll hear the car at then, but we'll just have to see.
Boxes didn't turn off the engine for the pick.
We didn't.
The engine of that car is not, otherwise I'd home in on it. Yeah, these guys are looking. So yeah, patrol is going to be coming back. We're just going to kind of comb around there, see if we can find any evidence. They've got the arsenal. They got those boxes. I wonder if Outcast will park the boats in that dock, and they're going to march these over about 700 meters to the guerrilla base.
On the way. Copy that. Copy that.
Yeah, I want to kind of keep these guys on the edge of the perimeter here. But otherwise, that is that taken care of. The MTLBs are now out of the fob, thus making it easier to hit later in the operation. They've got about an hour left. And we'll see what else they decide to do.
Oh, release.
So, rumored cache is done. At this point, I can honestly just delete that group. It's not going to matter too much. We'll see if these guys will then push up to the guerrilla base.
Oh no.
And then what they do afterwards.
Oh no.
now.
You hear me, Andrew? Andrew.
No, those guys are trying to communicate.
T-Far crashed.
I don't understand why they always give Andrews the radio stuff when his stuff can crash so easily.
I'm back. Can you guys see me?
Yeah. Can you drop the crate? I want to check what's in it. M16A1s. Yeah, nothing special. Just M16s. So, alright, pick up the stuff. This should have explosives. Oh! Mo's in the gun.
Yeah, so the Mo's and the Gaunt's in there. Just I can't see it because it's hidden from the Zeus interface. Just one of those insufficient resource style
Showing
bugs.
up as empty for me.
Oh, you need
Oh,
to
it's an
exit
arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, let's go. Need to go straight east from the edge of this house. West, sorry.
Roger. Roger. Copy. Copy.
Curious to see what these guys will do. They might try to come up and hit this position, but it's going to be a bit difficult because of the MTLB right there. But there are a few different boxes. There's some statics they can take. There's some caches. Yeah, 2 in there, 1 in here that have helmets and some other gear. And yeah, this has a lot of infantry that are going to be sent down. Oh yeah, they're going to hear it from here. Whether or not they properly PID it is anyone's guess.
Shit, where do we go?
So far, so good. Oh, don't worry. We'll have, like, Russian Spetsnaz eventually running around these AOs, but not just yet, because Russia can't really be bothered with what happens with the Finnish here. When the Finnish start to show that they're not going to fight this, then the Russians will start bringing in Spetsnaz and whatnot. Also, the way to expand the map for this one was to get to this gorilla base, and then that's going to show some stuff up here, as well as reveal the objective down there. But I want to say by next week, there's going to be a lot of possible objectives for them to do. Getting ambushed by a lone sniper is the Arma experience. I do agree with that. Just to roleplay as him later when they eventually get to that base. These guys were coming up this MSR. I thought they were going to get the VIX with them and help them move it up, but instead they're going to possibly go for that position. They might turn around and go deal with it. I'd recommend they form up, hit that, and then maybe raid the docks to get some better gear. Oh yeah, the op tray mission, I've already finalized the new objectives for that. It's probably going to be done in another, like, hour, if they all split off like that again, because it's just numbers overpowering, and I might see if I can do anything about the fact that the AI can eat bullets for breakfast, but when I use the regular guns against them, it's fine. It's, I don't know. Just gotta see what's going on with that. So yeah, they're gonna go up and grab those boxes. Andrews is just laying low. But I'm willing to bet they'll index right at the gorilla base. And then we just gotta move the boat marker. Yeah, oh, Optre's been pretty finicky since the Ace rework. I will agree to that statement.
Copy that. On the way.
So I'm gonna have them do a circular patrol. This group is going to come down here and find the mines, and then we'll have a demining operation next week, and the players can choose to hit that and possibly get some demining equipment, which will give them access to some explosives. So again, it looks, in the first few missions, I did plan for this to be a little linear, but after they hit this and it unlocks this big chunk, there's going to be a lot of different things that they can do. I'm pretty sure I said for the rescue that that won't be there next week. Let's see, for the amount of time they have, if I push it to about 5-ish, to give them a little extra, 30 minutes, they could probably... Okay. Yeah, start looting his body. I'm just going to teleport Andrewsa to his body if he comes back, because otherwise there's not much I can do about it. Because I need his radio. Yeah, they put a box of ammo in there and some spare earplugs. If I was in their shoes, what I would do is I would probably go for the gorilla base. I would, put everything in there, get that completed. And then I would either... I'd probably go to the, get these guys freed. And then maybe have time to hit the chopper crash site. But if they're quick about this stuff, since this is going to stay, they could just save that for another time. So by now, this thing would have been repaired, refueled. Took a 9% damage from those shots. That's not a bad call there.
On the way. Copy that.
Say it got R&R'd back at base. We'll have it resume its route. Just some dudes in here chilling. He's gonna Malin that Vic. Battle, you're being such a pessimist. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And stuff like that.
Yeah.
There goes my Arma audio. I'll get it fixed after they come in. I gotta restart Arma because my headset just decided to oof itself.
Hello?
Yeah?
Hi.
Hey, Stanis.
You have Snickers.
How are you? No, I don't speak that. It's a disgusting language.
Wow.
That's a disgusting language. All right, so if you want, you can bring the cash in here, and then if you want to give us any vehicles, we have a building over here that you can do that.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
do you have vending machines for the cash?
No.
Oh.
I now have to disappear for a few seconds because I need to fix my audio.
Which?
So what's this audio you speak of?
From my headphones, from my MP3.
Ah.
The man has a gun. Why does that man have a gun? The man should not have a gun.
I'm now gonna stick my head through this window because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life.
Oh my god.
man with a gun.
Alright.
A witch. He
Actually
weighed the
sticking it
same
to the
as a
window?
duck.
No.
Wow.
Funny
Kill
we
my
had the
armor real
same
quick.
idea to go, Jack.
And reboot Arma. It's good that they're, it's good to hear they're having fun, though. That is the most important part out of any Arma mission, is to make sure your player base has fun, and if you aren't able to do that, then your mission is a failure. So, we'll take this as a bit of an intermission. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerned, I will answer them. We'll be back to watching in just a few minutes. But at least we crashed, or at least lost audio during a time where they're just doing a simple mission and not during a massive firefight, because otherwise this would be pretty awkward. Hey, this is a good time to mention your new Zeus. Oh, I've already shilled that twice today. It's okay. Every Saturday we're releasing some addendums or, you know, actual things for the Zeus Encyclopedia. If it says addendum, that means it's something small. If it's just, something with a fancy thumbnail, then it's meant to be big. I know, right, Mox? Barbarian's such a bad influence. He's been spending too much time in TMTM around people like Maxor and Remy. Now he's just trying to, you know, go for it. Shill to his heart's content, you know? He's dead, Jim. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, actually, at least you admit it. That's okay. You're free to do whatever you want, man. It's your time on the internet. More power to you. Now, Moxie, please kick Barbarian in the nuts. Some would call him a leech. Yes, Barb, go leech off of him. Have fun. Do what you want. Alright, now I gotta make sure I don't stream the password here, so... I put the I put it up ahead of TeamSpeak. Yeah,
Liru, did you crash?
No, I broke something. I had to relaunch Arma.
I don't know. TeamSpeak is giving me issues. I don't know why.
Sounds like you need
Good
to feed your
internet the whole
hamster,
day
buddy.
watching YouTube. I don't know. Like I was watching. Oh, I was watching YouTube the entire day, no issues. And now when I want to play games, it's like, no internet for you.
Did you feed the hamster today?
Yeah, no, it was. There was no good weather. It's storming outside. That's probably why the internet's bad.
Yeah, I mean, the carrier pigeons can't really fly too well in stormy weather. That makes sense.
Yeah, they can't take off. They get confused and fly around.
Yeah, only half of those
That wasn't
carrier
bad weather.
pigeons are getting by right now, man. I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. I'm sorry. Finger guns.
Who knows?
How about we don't go straight to the airfield? That sounds like a really bad.
What's that about going to airfields?
Nothing.
Heard, right?
Liru, are
Yeah?
those arsenals supposed to have 30 rounders for these?
No?
Yeah, there's 30 rounders for the AKs in there.
Probably because of limited arsenal glitch. Because it likes to give you the magazine for the gun. Because fuck me.
Right.
How are we doing?
Hey, just a heads up, Liru. I don't feel that well, so I'm gonna head off. My key hasn't changed, so I'm just gonna head off.
Okay, give me a second.
I'm gonna copy
See you,
it.
dude.
Alright, I got your kit.
Come on over to
Alright, thank you.
Thanks for coming.
You guys have fun. Yep.
Is this better?
Real weird thing is, do we want to take the truck? I think there might be crates.
What are we
or-
doing? Need to decide what we're doing.
I'm thinking that we go for the chopper base and whatever we find, bring to this place.
Well, we've got to get a move on, haven't we? 45 minutes.
Yeah, let's go. Or Vic.
Taking the Vic. Wait. It's over here. Trust, it's over here.
Oh yes, so I'm about to get easy kill.
Alright,
Hit
there
me
we go.
with
So they're getting back in their Vic. They brought in the Mosins. I don't think anyone took a Mosin though. How unfortunate.
Should we go to teams now, or?
Northwest,
And they're heading north, so they might be going for the chopper crash. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Again, this is just one of those nice sit-backs and watch them all do things here, so... Barb, I saw what you DM me on Discord. I don't do scripting. I have barely enough time as is to make missions, man. I don't want to learn scripting. I might go for the crash chopper, actually. They don't know that it's right up here, but if they knew it, this would be like the perfect way to do it. What did I put in you? Fackles. Because I'm a jerk. I think I just put fackles in there. But stun grenades would actually be really nice because that'll let them, like, capture people. You know, fackle, run up cable tie. That'll open up that as a possibility. I think they might have actually just spotted it. Yep. Yeah, these guys are fucking blind. Yeah, today my AI are blind, but normally they would totally fucking start engaging that position.
Go. Let's go kill some Finns.
But.
Please stop.
Just leave it here.
How do none of you notice that?
Alright, secure the perimeter.
I guess they're
around
definitely
the
just high enough, but
fuel.
they, like, aggro on the Vic. One of you
25
literally
meters
just,
away
I
from
watched
the
you look over at it.
helicopter.
You cannot tell me that that's fine.
We're gonna range up for 200 meters
Yeah,
max.
the troll is up near the houses.
Yeah, so well, this patrol will react, and then massive Squatto McGee right there will react. Adding to the timer. Pre-spawned AI, in my opinion, it's nice. I just need to find a way to make it so that they can loot the uniforms, like the AI properly, because I just have that issue for some reason. At least on my server. Yeah, it's a bug.
Going away.
I gotta find a
200
way to
meters,
fix it.
optimal range.
Otherwise,
We
oof.
fucking fire.
Open.
still alive. He popped the smoke. No, he popped a... I don't know what he popped.
Yeah, because I had them on myself when Liru saved it.
Yeah, I can hear those gunshots.
Summon the Vic if you want them.
Roger. Solid copy. On the way.
Shoot him then, Ned.
Will do. On the way. Copy.
He's dead.
On the way. Roger that. On the way.
Where's his
Going,
patrol?
coming southeast.
Switch fire. Switch fire.
Skelly, no. 10 to the
Ow! So a lot of shots were going on the chest of that guy. Have these guys now go to this wreck site.
Yep.
Yeah, killing off this QRF is gonna buy them some time.
They're down.
Good.
And looks like they killed that one guy.
Skelly,
let's
Nemesis set up. Everyone else remaining with me. We're gonna move to that hamlet.
I need more.
Yeah, so he's looting that AT. Smart play right there.
Anything else?
They're hippity-hoppiting around here.
Might just be the one box.
Divert that chopper to go look at things, get shot at again, it'll wave off. And some of them are picking up. It's like Outcast is gonna grab the medic's gear because he took all the damage with it. Yes, it was for those fackle stun grenades, because that's actually going to be very important for some future ops. So I wanted a way to give them those to set things up. Meanwhile, these guys have run down. They're now looting all the bodies for these guys, and Nemesis is also running down that way. Yeah, it's good to hear, Az. Keep enjoying your vacation, man. It's always important to take breaks when you are feeling stressed out. Keep that helicopter there, though, as long as they do missions in this area. Machine gun in there.
On the way. On the way.
Have it do one more pass back. Easy mission right there. Not a moment too soon, because these guys, another 30 seconds, could be in a position to start firing at them.
Understood. On the way. Roger that.
He hasn't been hit yet, so I'm gonna have him do one more pass.
On the way.
Go up to that position.
Copy. Roger that. On the way.
All right. So when they get back, I'll say we'll let them do one more thing, and then we'll be indexed. Let them do one more mission, or they can index right now. It's up to them. They do have to be extra cautious to make sure that chopper isn't following them, so it doesn't follow them back to this base.
Oh?
Hit the Vic after we get the crate out.
Unloading. Unloading. Do not
Get
touch.
the backpacks as well.
All right, guys, I'm gonna say for the sake of time, hit one more and then we'll index, okay?
Yeah,
what we
worth
were
that idea.
Further
Do you want
doorway.
to leave the
Finn,
backpacks and stuff here so we don't risk them?
you may not want to stand there.
Probably.
Put the long range inside the boxes.
Liru, stop with it.
I'm only rolling over your car's inventory. I'm not doing anything else.
Okay.
Put the stuff in the car. Yeah.
Because it's alleged that the crates here are filled with, you know, an arsenal's worth of things, so there wouldn't be any room in them, right?
Eccles will.
We just run to the
Is
next
that
one
all
and
that's
leave
in
the car
this
here.
thing? Oh, wait. What's in
What
this
does this
crate that we
arsenal-
just stole?
What's in
I-
this?
key
There's
word
only a
is mobility.
fackle.
You lose mobility.
That is an
Yeah.
army's supply of fackle stun grenades in there. That's going to be great for when we need to kidnap people, you know, flashbanging rooms.
Wow,
Mhm.
fackles.
Good thing already
Is there
stole loads of
literally
them.
nothing else but fackles in here?
The word's useless.
Well, as said in the mission intel, they dropped off most of the stuff at the military base.
Oh, yes.
All right, guys, get in the truck.
Guess we hit the military base next. Oh, wait.
Oh.
All in.
Is that a bad idea?
Good luck with that. Have fun.
Oh, no.
I believe in you.
You've got that AT.
One ET, there's probably multiple bits there.
Hey, didn't you bait the QRF for that?
I mean, they can get the rifles and whatnot. If they're serious, okay. Just to mess with Yanni. So they're gonna go for
that thing's gonna have a shit ton of stuff in it for us to take out.
Like, all they need to do is fucking put the T1s on the other side and have them create a distraction.
No,
We
let
sneak
me
in and start stealing
finish.
stuff.
We're all fucking
And
embarrassed.
please finish.
Oh god.
I was pretty much finished. Like, if we don't get the guerrilla fighters, that means we have more slots for T1s to come in and be a distraction while we sneak in there and get stuff. Maybe next
I
week.
agree with Nim.
Yeah, when you said it, made ample sense.
But I also think that we should take out the docks first, because as soon as we hit that base, they're gonna pull the stuff back from the docks, and it's gonna potentially pincer either between us or between the other tiers.
Split up.
Now that you say it, I'm actually liking your thinking. We grab the guerrilla fighters, we get them, and then use them when we have them for a raid on the Finnish docks.
We should make sure we have both. When we invite the T1s, T2s, whatever to be our
okay.
support, we need to hit both of the major military bases because we have the power.
Okay, not now. So okay, guys. We're going for the guerrilla fighters. Change the plans.
What if we're not gonna be able to fit all the guerrilla fighters with everyone in here? So what if we take 3 for the truck, and then everyone else goes for the raid?
To be honest, the more important, I
Like
would
I
suggest that
didn't
the more
plan
important
for
thing
that.
is we get the guerrilla fighters. The rest of us can start
Will we
walking
be
back.
able
We
to
put the
fit
guerrilla.
the fighters?
No, we put the fighters in the truck, and then we walk. We take a couple of people in the truck to go and get it back, and then the truck comes and picks us up.
Sure.
Getting the guerrilla fighters back is the more important piece, so that they're ready for next week.
Yep, I agree.
Agree. Works.
And like we can just take we can go on foot, and like whilst the truck is going back delivering them, we can take a kind of a wide berth, and the truck can come up pick us up at a predetermined marker place.
Yeah,
So I
fair
think
enough.
our E&E skills is better than the AI E&E skills.
Yeah.
Players actually.
You sure about that?
I want to quickly clear up some
It's
of the
like a
fucking markers on the map.
unicorn.
Are we
So
right
did
now?
anyone
Let's
at any point look at the fucking base?
Hey, Mr. Mark.
Yeah.
So the people who were talking all planny stuff, you guys actually want to know what we're facing at the base?
Oh, why must you bitch in this way? It's irrelevant
this
from
road
today.
fully.
We'll probably do recon again next week. It might even be fortified next week. Things can change.
It's already pretty fucking fortified.
It can still be fortified.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I
Swear to
doubt
fucking
that.
God- I swear to fucking God, if you at any moment thought of attacking that with the we-called recon.
Roger. Understood.
And 8 men.
Target
Yeah,
fire.
I'm completely
180
against.
Take a left onto the road
I'm
up here.
completely against attacking.
Then left. Yep.
Copy that.
You silly goobers.
So I'm thinking is after
I
we
got
pick
hit, no one noticed. Nice.
No, we
I
just,
I saw you slumped over. I was about to call it out.
Right.
what I'm thinking is after we pick up the
My driving.
after we pick up the guerrillas, those of us on foot head towards where we put the AT mines down,
Tier.
and we'll kind of meet there.
Left tier skill.
Fitting, but I need a
M is
medic.
down again.
I'm up.
You're
Oh.
fast.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm working on you.
I'm giving myself a plan. Where are you pegging me?
It's all
Southwestern
part of the
here,
plan.
through the woods.
I'm working
Got
on
you, don't worry
Skelly.
about it.
Okay.
Already got him. He's done.
Don't want to do anything then.
There should be a road.
And packing
Follow that
Skelly as
down.
well.
I'm going. Oh, you're packing him? Okay.
Yeah.
There.
Should be able to go through it, maybe.
Ouch.
That was perfect timing because I packed
My
Skelly
head.
straight through it.
See, the Finn can drive in his own area.
Left.
Oh, I was gonna go straight.
Oh yeah, go straight off the wall.
Wow, Scully.
Packing the Yanni.
It's more of a bay.
Sorry?
Packing you.
Yeah.
Right, I've put two.
Oh, well, a pack as well.
Yeah, I'm working my way through. Need to stop myself from dying
I
first.
love that my radio reset.
Oh,
I've put 2 markers on the map, so once we pick up the gorillas, the truck just bum rushes it back to the gorilla base, and then we head for either rally 1 or rally 2. We'll hit rally 2 first. If the truck gets to rally 1, we're not there. Move to rally 2. Bloody blah, easy.
Do we
What's
really
that?
want to? Do we really
Sounds
want to
like
go
fun.
to the fucking heavily patrolled town area? That's mine.
Is it heavy patrol? We just killed them all.
They might have
The
reinforced.
first
it.
time we hit.
Okay, move it then. Okay, move it.
I could waste the hours.
Like, I don't want to go anywhere near Kirkkylä right now.
So
That's a
move
fact.
the marker, Perkele.
Okay.
That's a fact.
I'm sorry, you don't have enough power to the word Perkele.
Hechele.
Oh my
Yanni
god.
complains about everyone's drive, and then when he actually drives,
can
he does
I-
hit every bush in the road.
Working our way through you guys.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to work through us again.
On the way.
This is the third time already, so.
On the way.
Okay,
On the way.
What about the circle jerk?
Hell yeah,
It's
that's
me and
what's going
Frost.
on. That's what's going on
It's
back
just me and
here.
Frost doing it.
Roger that.
It's called the Dutch right,
Roger.
but okay.
On the way.
Are we all set as medics?
Yeah.
What's the translation of Hechele?
It's just
Actually?
in front of us.
Oh, Satan.
We good?
You can also self-pack as well.
Yeah, no,
It
I
requires
can't.
having a pack though.
I have a pack. I cannot self-pack.
That's weird.
Okay, enough bitching.
Need to make sure you have blood.
Okay.
Where are we?
Make sure you have blood
I
first.
just
Danny.
pinned myself somehow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Windmill.
Yeah.
If someone was able to pack me while I didn't have the
Yeah.
option for it.
Annie, you're talking bullshit irrelevant for the AO. Got it.
What?
I'll tell you.
Yeah,
to
relax,
control
relax,
the
guys.
Patrol on the
I'm
far
gonna
side of the
fucking
town,
read it.
reference where the
Okay.
windmill is. Not seen anything else yet.
Relax,
Self-pack
guys.
is on, so Yanni's
Still have
just
fun.
Where?
being Yanni.
Ah, okay, wonderful.
Whenever I hear stuff like that, I always
Well,
make sure to
there is
check
no
and
good
write
way
it down
to
if it's
move it.
Ron, because they
Actually.
don't always try to
And
tell.
on
They
that
don't always
patrol's
tell me in
coming around this
debrief.
side, it looks like. To be honest, we
Okay,
can
we got
probably get a
defilade directly at our 12 o'clock, about 5 meters, or sorry, 10 meters forward. That goes all the way to the right, heading northwest.
Yeah, let's use that.
wait for the patrol to circle back around to the opposite side.
I mean, we'll have to shoot them anyways.
I'm
On
just
the way.
pointing out terrain features.
Copy that.
Yeah, okay.
Copy.
Let's fucking just go.
Copy that.
Say she got refuel.
And they don't want to just want to kill everything, and it's funny.
Alright, hold it. This next defilade, we'll see where the patrol goes.
Round the town.
What's that Benny Hill fucking soundboard when I need it?
I mean, now's the best time to hit the patrol because it's in the open to us and we've got cover.
Go.
No. Went to the entire patrols in the open.
Missing 2 of them.
We've already missed it.
Now's a good time.
Yep.
Box. Skill, you want to talk the guns from here?
No, I think we need to assault.
Press, everyone else move.
There's no content there. There's just me telling him that he should know.
Solid copy. Solid copy. Solid copy.
I'm gonna give it another minute or two. Actually, no. Since we already
What
did
you
one
look
QRF run, we can say that they were waiting for this, so we can
On the way.
send them up immediately.
Fucking ears. Ugh.
Flashing it.
A few contacts out.
I got 3 guys in here.
I'm getting shot from a guy in the window right here.
Underneath me, underneath. One guy underneath.
Got hit.
We're secure. Good and clear for this one.
Just secure it. One guy, this guy has.
Ending.
Sure, take it.
Owie.
We got a Vic in here.
We have another truck. Found
Two
more
more.
prisoners. 3 more.
Whew, I got blown away real quick right there.
To heal yourself.
Checking the house here to the south.
I didn't hit the engine block, so that Vic should be relatively okay.
Yeah.
That Vic's been pulled up.
One of the bomb over here, southwest. Check it.
Check the house as well.
Solid copy. Roger that. On the way.
Now we're gonna have a big group come in. But they got all 6 without them getting killed. That's great. Can you even interact with the goat?
Hey, from the
Second floor clear.
I was attached
Right,
to
I'm
him
on
the
your outside.
entire time.
Helicopter.
Chopper.
Oh, we can't even interact with the goat. Gosh darn it. Well, that was a smack on the helicopter. So she's gonna go RTB. That was a 12% hit. Yep, Vic's still good to go.
Yep, that is currently loading still.
Getting the other ones over, that's nice. And big boy helicopter's about to be heard.
Should have run over the goat.
Should
We're good.
Load him. Different one.
Skelly, go.
We're coming to your way.
All right. No, for the amount of players we have, it's T3s and above only, so it can be anywhere from like 10 to 25, depending on who shows up. He didn't even drop off the people. I mean, Keck? Guess I've got to make that into a transport unload. But even then, they're not going to loop back around, so it's okay, they did get shot at, so he's just going to decide not to do that, and instead they're tasking those infantry squads around. Yeah, it is a big AO, but I've been able to manage them when they split their force. It's not too hard. That's why you pre-build a lot of it in a mission file, and it all works out.
Hold fire! Hold fire!
What did you do?
Get on with Liru about that.
Guess not.
What did you guys do? Do I even want to know?
Wanna strangle myself. I wanna kill myself.
You hit nothing and it just randomly exploded.
We were driving perfectly fine, and then we just exploded.
Okay, I'll give it back to you.
Ready.
Made no sense at all. I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I'm just medicing some people, and all of a sudden we just blow up. I'm like, what? Like, what?
Just tell me what the spare cargo is, pretend these 3 civvies are the gorillas, and continue on.
At least 1 LR, the Bergen backpack.
Okay.
I don't know what else. I'll cast
I need someone to cable tow this one. I'm out of cable tows.
Arma.
Oh, I guess I'm driving now.
Let's go.
I heard a click, like a cook-off click, and I'm like, oh no, and I turn around, their Vix exploded. I don't know what caused it. I thought maybe they hit this and bumped it, and that could cause it, but from the angle, it didn't look like that happened. I don't see any bushes right here, it just randomly decided to explode, because that's how Arma works. Now imagine if there wasn't a Zeus to fix that, these guys would just be kind of SOL. Shrug. Nah, engineer, I probably just forgot to set that as a, whatchamacallit, as a transport unload marker. I'm gonna get rid of those helis, since these guys are probably going to, back off. The medics are doing a pretty wide berth right here. I'll harass them. Love how he started, like, driving right up to me. I think he was just still on an MSR. Yeah, no, they were driving up an MSR right there.
Boy.
Cool.
Have new friends.
I'm gonna get a backpack so I can put this stuff.
What about this guy?
Pull out body? Oh, that's awkward. 1 less. That's awkward.
Oh. What happened to him?
We got shot on the way out.
Oh, you might want to medic these guys. They're bleeding out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be awkward if you got here and just left them to bleed out. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no heart rate on this one.
Yeah, no, he's got an inventory marker, which means he did.
We're at the base. We're at the base already.
Hey, at least you weren't part of the other Vic, which decided, hey, I'm driving through an open area in the middle of a forest. I shall now explode.
Oh, that's fun.
I refunded it because I couldn't find any evidence of foul play, so. Best I can tell you guys is maybe don't drive in open areas and forests and randomly explode from now on. That would be great. Yeah, forest cell modded maps.
Hey guys, make
weird
sure you
stuff.
medic up your hostages. We've had one die.
Did you guys get shot at when you were coming back?
Yeah.
Actually, no, we didn't get shot at. Fucking Yanni hit a bunch of trees. So,
Guys, can you hear me?
very fun.
First of all, it was a bush that
Make
yeeted
sure you
me
medic
into
your
a
guys.
tree.
So unfortunately, I realized after you were leaving that the one goat I had in that last compound you couldn't interact with. Otherwise, it would have told you that Yanni can't drive. So.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking mag dump you. Where are you?
Oh no.
I'm so tempted to mag dump you right now.
The 7 day you won't.
If you strike me down, the gunshots will only bring the finish here, and you will lose the campaign.
Oh no. Oh, the risks and the temptation.
Wait, what if we zip tie you and then bring you far away and then shoot you?
Oh yeah, that would work.
That's just an idea. It's an idea. I'm not involved.
You're not involved.
Yes, and all the gorillas look like civilians. Why? I don't know.
To blend
I need to make sure for next week, though, I screw up Outkist's kit again.
Outkist's?
Yes, you're now Outkist's.
Oh god. Please no.
Did you just run over Tempestal? Okay.
Wow. Wow. How dare you?
Oh, to be fair, you didn't have any wounds on you, so.
Rip the inventory of that thing.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
alone.
I mean,
Also,
Frost. I mean, you had one job, and was to keep this guy alive.
For some reason, on the way there or back,
I blame Yanni.
a pack fucking.
Can't blame Yanni because Yanni was with us.
That sounds like a you problem, Yanni.
I'm gonna make this a you problem.
Wow.
Make you a
How you
problem.
survived that, I don't know, Scully.
Do we have both trucks inside now? Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Make sure anything that you want saved outside of your kit is inside the vehicle inventories.
Kelly.
No. Sad face.
We're doing debrief in here, or?
I mean, yeah, I just copy and pasted all your loadouts. Let's see. Let me just confirm. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of red rains. Let me count
Ooh,
again.
8.
9 red rains minus myself is 8. How many do I have in debug corner? I should have 9 because back in black left early. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're good. So overall, you guys split off. Some of you went and grabbed the water cache, and you got most of the Nagants that are scoped. In the arsenal next week, we'll be also including regular Mosins. That's going to be great for the 5 gorilla slots. It's usually, do you guys want 5 people to join you from the gorilla side next week, or do you want me to hold them? That's up to you.
I think we'll have to decide that next week.
Okay.
They're gonna be T2s or T2 pluses?
It's whoever the fuck you want. I don't care. It's your slot. It's not like I'm gonna say, yeah, now you get like 5 T0s. I'm gonna go to Remy's community, and I'm gonna ask him to provide 5 people that you'll have to deal with.
Yeah.
So much to rescue
I think the
them.
best idea probably was to wait until we see what's on the map for next week, and then we'll sort of go from there.
Alright, so I'll try to get that updated by like Tuesday. Really, it's just gonna show, there's gonna be another water-based objective next week, and more stuff to the north of this position will be shown. And there'll be some extra ops that are shown on the map as a result of what you did here. Yeah, I mean, you did good. Any questions?
Do we have a boat at the
It's a
gorilla
separate-
base and the staging point now?
Your boat's position will be rolled over. It's at the boat marker. You only have 1 boat. You don't get duped boats, Yanni. That's silly.
I'm just trying to confuse you.
You know what? How about this?
Do
You
you
have to. You'll get a second boat, but in the beginning of the op, it's gonna be taken away by an MI-24. Let's go with that. And there's nothing you can do about it.
You know our track record with invincible vehicles, though.
Any other questions before I hang myself?
Uh.
All right, cool. And get the fuck off the server, because I gotta now arsenal all your stuff and screw up Outkist's. Tongue-tied. Shut up! I did it twice now. Fuck it. Just go kill
Outcast.
Outcast. It's okay.
Outcast.
Skelly is now cable tying everyone, but unfortunately for. I cable tied him just as he cable tied me. Excellent.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely excellent.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go do this. Anyway, just to close out my stream too, thank you for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. I'm gonna go do things that are not Twitch appropriate. Cheers and have a good one.
Help! Help! No!
That's okay, Bloodwing isn't here.